The Star Wars saga has returned to the big screen, and fans couldn't be happier. As the record-breaking box office numbers indicate, moviegoers have been going to the theater multiple times to see the new film. And while the story and performances make repeat viewings worthwhile, there are also a ton of Easter eggs in the movie for audiences to spot out next time they watch it. Here are Screen Rant's 10 amazing hidden details in Star Wars The Force Awakens. The Falcon's new dish. At the end of Return of the Jedi, the Millennium Falcon gets banged up a little bit, losing its circular radar dish in the Battle of Endor. Some replacements were in order, and they apparently took place before The Force Awakens. In the new film, the iconic ship has a rectangular radar dish, creating a necessary link between the original and sequel trilogies. It only makes sense that the Falcon would have a new design after being damaged. It's this attention to detail that honors the franchise's history in a subtle way. If the Falcon looked the same, it wouldn't seem right. Elo Asti. J.J. Abrams loves the Beastie Boys, incorporating some of their classic tunes like Sabotage and Body Movin' into his Star Trek pictures. Because Star Wars doesn't take place on Earth, the rap group couldn't be worked into the Episode 7 soundtrack. But Abrams still found a way to pay tribute to the musical legends. A Resistance pilot featured in the film is named Elo Asti, a reference to the Beastie Boys' Grammy Award-winning album, Hello Nasty. The writing on the side of his helmet reads, Born to Ill, which is a nod to the Beasties' debut record, Licensed to Ill. 007 Stormtrooper. It was long rumored that James Bond star Daniel Craig was going to cameo as a First Order Stormtrooper in The Force Awakens, a report Craig himself denied. But when the film hit theaters, 007 was underneath the armor. He's the victim of Rey's Jedi mind trick as she escapes from captivity in Starkiller Base. It's hard to pick up on at first, but if you listen closely, Craig's voice is unmistakable as he follows Rey's commands to break her bonds and drop his gun. It's a comedic moment and shows that even A-list actors will happily take a cameo to be part of the Star Wars legacy. FN 2187. When audiences first meet protagonist Finn, he's known only by his First Order call signal FN 2187. Poe Dameron is the one who combines the letters to create the name Finn, but the numbers are what hold greater meaning to fans of the original trilogy. 2187 was the number of the prison cell that contained Princess Leia on the first Death Star in the adventure that started it all. It's a clever bit of fan service that doesn't hit moviegoers over the head with an obvious reference. All it does is service the story while operating as a fun reveal for those who've been there since the beginning. Luke's training remote. Going back on board the Millennium Falcon was sure to be a trip down memory lane, and Abrams dialed up the nostalgia when Rey and Finn board the ship. As the two search through the Falcon's contents, Finn pulls the training remote from A New Hope out of a bag, giving it a confused look before he tosses it aside. It's only on screen for a brief moment, but if you don't blink and miss it, its appearance will conjure up images of the scene where Luke truly starts his Jedi training and takes his first steps into a larger world. How many parsecs? Fans may never truly understand the mythology of the Kessel Run, since parsecs are a measurement of distance, not time. Still, Han Solo knows he accomplished the feat in just 12 parsecs, and is very proud of that fact. When he meets Rey and Finn, Rey exclaims that the Falcon is the ship that completed the run in 14 parsecs. Han is quick to correct her, those 2 parsecs making a big difference in his mind. It's similar to an aging athlete recalling a great game, remembering every little detail just as it happened. And for fans, it's an extra laugh in a movie full of them. Ben Solo. Viewers learn that villain Kylo Ren is actually Ben Solo, son of Han and Leia. While the origins of the name are never revealed, it could be a nod to Ben Kenobi, the one partly responsible for bringing Han and Leia together. Another interpretation is that Kylo's birth name is a reference to Ben Skywalker, the child of Luke and Mara Jade in the now discontinued Star Wars Legends novel series, which are not canon. Either way, it seems like Abrams was tipping his hat to this series' history when he named the new movie's antagonist. Voices of the Force. One of the most talked about sequences in the film is when Rey touches Luke's old lightsaber and has a Force vision. There's a lot going on, including some vocal cameos by the Jedi who trained Luke. Frank Oz recorded some lines as Yoda, and both actors that played Obi-Wan are there as well. Ewan McGregor's voice tells Rey that these are your first steps, and clever editing allowed the late Alec Guinness to reprise his iconic role. Crew members took the actor saying afraid and turned it into Rey. There may not be any Force ghosts in Episode 7, but the presence of the old masters is still felt. BB-8's human voice. Fans instantly fell in love with new droid BB-8, thanks to his cute appearance and personality. A lot of the credit has to be given to the 2 human comedians who provided the robot's voice. Abrams attached his iPad to a talkbox operated by SNL alum Bill Hader, using a sound effect app on his device to get the right voice. Parks and Recreation actor Ben Schwartz also provided a helping hand, earning a credit as a vocal consultant. Maybe that's why BB-8 was such a hit with viewers. He came pre-packaged with a human touch. R2-KT. Star Wars fans are familiar with the story of R2-KT, the astromech droid that the 501st Legion member Albin Johnson had built for his daughter Katie when she was diagnosed with terminal cancer. R2-KT became a fixture of Star Wars media ever since, appearing in the Clone Wars animated series and attending various fan conventions. Abrams gave the droid her live-action screen debut in The Force Awakens. As Poe reunites with Finn at the Resistance base, R2-KT can be seen under the pilot's X-Wing fighter, a touching moment for those who are aware of the character's creation and the heartfelt meaning behind it. Those are our picks for amazing hidden details in The Force Awakens. Let us know which ones are your favorites and if there are any we missed. Sound off in the comments below and be sure to subscribe to Screen Rant for more videos like this one.